Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my empties for the month of June. I can't believe a month's already gone by. This is crazy. Towards like the middle of the month, I was thinking, gosh, I have like no empties. And then all of a sudden I have some empties. It's not my best month in terms of value. What I have been doing lately is putting the value of all the items that I finished in the month, the end of the video, and also like the totals and stuff. It's not my best month, but I'm still happy because I've been able to empty out 15 items. And then there is one decluttered item as well. So it's 16 items leaving my collection. That is all I care about, but the value is kind of something I've added in just to make it a little bit more interesting. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy. It's, midway through the year. I'm, doing pretty well in terms of getting through items. Yes, I'm still buying items. So, as long as I'm finishing items and more than I'm buying them, then that's fine. I haven't done like a beauty bank, which I would love to do. I'm very sort of particular, and if I'm going to do that, I want to do it at the start of the year. So I didn't do it at the start of this year, and I don't want to start midway through the year. So I'll probably just start doing that next year in January. But yeah, anyway, let's get started. I've got hair care, skincare, one sort of body care, I guess, and then I've got some makeup. And actually, I've got more makeup here than the previous month. Not a lot, but I think it's more than what I'm used to, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let's do it. So I'll start with hair care because these are the biggest items in here. But the first one that I have is the L'Oreal Elvive purple shampoo. I've been using this to tone down my hair because it does get very brassy. Obviously, now that I've been dyeing it, I don't want it to get too orange or yellow. So this actually does a really good job, and it's very affordable compared to the Redken that I tried. I would love to try, more expensive brands, but I just don't think that there's any point if this does the job. So this one I actually have repurchased because I think it's really good. The next one I have here, which I've also repurchased because I really like it, it is the Garnier Fructis shampoo. This is the Aloe Vera Hydra Balm. And I've just bought another one of these. This is really nice. You get it's a big bottle as well, and it's super affordable. And it honestly does a really good job at washing my hair. A lot of shampoo tends to stay on my hair and leaves a lot of product. This does a really good job of actually washing the hair and not leaving excess product on my hair. I've got quite thin hair. It's curly, thin hair. Naturally, it's curly, but I do straighten it, and it's very, very like fine. And this has really helped actually get rid of a lot of the buildup in my scalp as well. I feel like it's not a scrub or anything, but I just feel like my hair is just so much cleaner after using it. So I bought that. I think it's really good. Next one I have, which I think I'm going to repurchase because I think this did a pretty good job, is a dry shampoo from the label My Label, which I've mentioned before, but it's like a drugstore European brand. It's either Portuguese or it's European. I haven't actually looked it up, but it's everywhere in the supermarkets here. And they do hair care, skincare, makeup, whatever. So, and it is obviously their brand. It might even just be the Continent brand. I'm not entirely sure because Continent is one of the supermarkets here in Portugal. But I tried this, and actually I think it's really good. So I think I'm going to purchase this again. It doesn't leave a white cast on the hair. It does a really good job at refreshing the hair. And I've been using dry shampoo now for a year and a half. I kind of stayed away from it for so long, and then I sort of just started using it once, I think once the pandemic actually hit. I started using it because we had to do all these Zoom calls, and yeah, I just didn't want to have to wash my hair every single day. It just was a faff for me. And I was in a bad cycle where I was washing my hair every day when I used to go to work, but now I don't do that anymore because my hair has been able to last longer, because usually it gets really, really greasy, but now it can last 2 days, sometimes 3 days, with a little help of dry shampoo. So yeah, that's been really good. And actually, I think I will repurchase that because it's affordable. And then the last hair care item I have that I finished this month is this little mini conditioner. This is from Fluido. I got it in a little gift, like one of those Christmas stocking gift fillers, like for hair care. I've got a gift set from this brand. and I finished the conditioner. I still have a shampoo to try, and I'm almost finished with the hair oil. The hair oil is divine. It is so good. So I might have to repurchase the hair oil because it is so good, and it's probably going to be in my next empties video because I've only got a little bit left, and I've been loving hair oil recently. But this one, the conditioner, I didn't think anything special of. I don't know. I actually picked up the conditioner from this Fructus line now, and I've been using that, and I think that's really good. So I probably will repurchase that, but I have to finish it first. All right, moving on to skincare. Okay, no, actually, let's do this. Let's get this out the way because there's only one of them. I finished a deodorant. This is the Feno de Portugal deodorant. It's the reason I picked this up. It's obviously got 0 alcohol and everything like that, and it says it's effective for 48 hours, but it says it's anti-stress, and when I bought this, I was stressed out of my life. And obviously it doesn't mean it's going to relieve my actual stress, it just means it's anti-stress to your skin, I'm imagining. But I picked it up anyway because I wanted to be stress-free. It's got aloe vera and cucumber. Honestly, I really liked it. I haven't gone out and repurchased it. I bought something else, but I struggle finding deodorants that I like, to be honest. That's why I talk about them. If you know a good deodorant in Portugal or Europe that you can recommend to me, fine. Otherwise I could order online from the UK. Deodorants, I don't have a good track record with them. Okay, moving on to skincare. So I've got this e.l.f. Daily Cleanser. This one I finally finished. I've had this for a long time. This is probably my 3rd or 4th bottle of this daily cleanser. I don't even know if they make this anymore. This ended up being so cheap. I think the last time I bought it was about £3 or £2 something. And you get quite a good amount, 150. I don't think that it is the best cleanser, but it obviously washes the face. I actually really liked this a few years ago, and that's why I kept repurchasing it. And also I love that it was so affordable. But I don't know if it's my favorite. I'm actually getting through my cleansers. I think I only have like 3 left, so that's crazy. I still need to do my skincare inventory video because I had a lot of cleansers this time last year, and now I'm getting through them. So yeah, if you can recommend cleansers, because I'm kind of looking to see what cleanser to buy because I haven't bought any cleansers recently. If you can recommend some, that would be great. I've got another e.l.f. Skincare item. I like e.l.f. skincare. I like e.l.f. as a brand. I know that they're hit and miss sometimes, especially with their makeup and eyeshadow and all that. But actually their skincare, I've never had issues with it, and I think it's pretty nice. This is the Happy Hydration Cream with the hemp-derived cannabis sativa. This is actually really good. So I have finished this. I've had it for about a year now, and the thing that I do with skincare is I don't just use one product, use it up, and then go to the next. That's what I haven't done historically. I'm trying to do that now because I wasn't able to get through anything because I was just going through too many, and I wasn't able to really know if that product was actually helping my skin because I was using too many. So the reason why I've had this so long is because I would use a day cream, and then I'd use another day cream the next day, another one the next day or the next week, and I would never really go through the whole thing and actually use it to its completion and see if it does anything to my skin, which is stupid. So now I've stopped doing that, and I'm finally getting through my products. I really like it. I actually might repurchase this. I think it's lightweight. It's not too thick. Some day creams can be really thick and greasy. This is hydrating enough. It's not super light, but it is lightweight on the skin. It does sort of sink into the skin. So I do like that one, and I would recommend it. I've got a face oil here. This is from Lucky Cloud. I got this in a beauty box a year ago, or maybe even longer than that. This is the Balancing Facial Oil with lavender, bergamot, and frankincense. This smells divine. I really enjoyed this. I actually like face oils. I don't use them all too much. Actually, that is a lie. It really depends on my skin. If I feel like my skin, I don't know. I kind of like them in the summer, to be honest, the face oils. And if I feel like my skin isn't too dry, then I'll pop on a face oil after I cleanse it and tone it and whatever. If I feel like my skin is really dry and irritated, then I'll do like the heavy like night cream and stuff like that. But I think this is really nice. Like any kind of facial oils I usually like, and I really like the scents of this as well. And I do think it was pleasant on the skin. I don't know if it really did anything, but I do think it was pleasant. And it did feel like it hydrated my skin, whereas I didn't have to put anything extra on there. Because I don't like to overload my skin too much if it doesn't need it. I like it to breathe. And I think sometimes people can do too many steps with their skincare routine. And, I don't necessarily feel like you have to do 10, 15 steps for your morning and nighttime skincare routine. I don't really believe in that. I just feel like you do what you need to do, depending on what your skin's been through that day, how you're feeling, and then just be done with it. So anyway, moving on, I've got 2 serums that I've finished. So I finished the eCooking Moisturizing Serum. This is pretty expensive, actually. eCooking is a really strange brand for me because some products are really affordable and I would say quite cheap. And then some of their other products are very expensive for what they are. And I feel like this is one of the ones that I wouldn't expect it to be so expensive. This is only the 10 ml. I think the 20 ml is about £50. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's really overpriced, whereas some of their products are like £3 or £5. And I'm just thinking, well, it doesn't really make sense. If you're going to have expensive items, you should have like a baseline of what your minimum price will be and your maximum. You shouldn't have it like all across the board. I just don't think it makes sense, because then I don't know what kind of brand you are. So this is a weird, strange brand, and I have finished one of their face creams before and I really found it repulsive. It just stunk so badly. So I really didn't like this, but I loved this product. It's fragrance free. It was highly moisturizing. It was so nice. I would say it's probably my favorite serum that I've ever tried, so that's quite a statement. I do have quite a lot of serums, but I don't know if I'm going to buy it because it is quite expensive. I know someone said that they have lots of sales on for eCooking. I did see it on sale at one point, but I just didn't do it. So the reason, I guess because I didn't do it is because I know that I can get other serums for less, or, I don't know. I'm a little bit iffy about the brand, so that's why I didn't do it. This next one I finished is from Pestle and Mortar, and it is the Pure Hyaluronic Serum. This is 15 ml. This one I got in a beauty box. I also got the eCooking in a beauty box. I got a lot of these in beauty boxes, which I'm not complaining about, but I finally finished up some items now. This was nice. I don't feel like it did too much, to be honest. Obviously, they all have these little pipettes. It was pleasant. It wasn't as moisturizing as the eCooking, so I definitely wouldn't put it at the same level. It's just like an average one. This is also kind of expensive, I think. Actually, no. I mean, I think serums in general are pretty expensive. I think this is about £25, something like that. So it is a little bit pricey, but I would like to buy everything cheaper. So, that's just me. As a consumer, I don't want to spend a lot of money. But I finished that. It was nice. I wouldn't buy it again, so I just don't think it was worth it. I did finish a sheet mask because I realized I have a lot of sheet masks and I'm still not getting through them because I keep forgetting about them. So I did force myself to use a sheet mask this month. It is from Beauty Pro and it's the Avocado Infused Sheet Mask. It was nice. It was pleasant. It was very moisturizing. It's vegan. It's got avocado, shea, and wild yam. I don't know. I don't really have too much to say. It is one of these Korean ones, and yeah, it was nice. I'm just not a huge fan of sheet masks. I don't like that they're one-time use as well. But having said that, I have loads of face masks that are in pots and clay masks, and I don't use them either. So I think I've realized I just don't like the faff of using a mask. But when I feel like my skin really needs it, I will do it. It's just kind of rare that I do it. All right, moving on to makeup. I will talk about this because it's more like skincare. It is one of the lip balms from e.l.f., the e.l.f. Calm Balm. This is also from the Hemp collection with cannabis sativa. This is really lovely. So, and I have finished this. This was in a project of mine, so I have completely finished this. It was just a clear lip balm, but it very much moisturized my lips, and I do miss it because my lips have become quite dry now. So I'm trying to use as much lip oil as possible. I do have plenty of lip balms though that I need to get through. Yeah, I finished this one. It was good. It took me about 5.5 months because I'm very, very slow, but that one is done. And then I've got 3 more items here. I've got the NYX Dewy Finish Spray. I also had this in the project. I didn't finish it in the project, but I have continued to use it, and now it is no more. There is no more left. You know what? It's nice. I just don't know if I love it. But I feel that about any setting spray. I haven't tried one setting. Actually, that's a lie. I tried a little mini sample of the MAC Fix setting spray, and that's the only one that I've ever enjoyed, but that was a little sample. So I've never had a full size. Don't know if I really like it. I've tried the Urban Decay one. I did not like that one, and I know everybody loves that one, but I do not like that. The Stay All Night one. I don't know, I just didn't like it. So I just don't have a really... I just don't care about setting sprays. I'm just gonna be honest. So yeah, I would probably repurchase it if I was, you know, if I needed one and it was right in front of me, or, you know, I just wanted to try it again. But I'm not gonna go out and repurchase it right now because I really don't care. And then I've got my ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation, and I have finally finished this. I finished this in my Color Pan project, and this is a pleasure. I really like the consistency of this. So I always talk about, with foundation, I like it when it's more liquidy than really thick, and this is very much more a liquidy foundation. I don't feel like it's super hydrating. It's the hyaluronic hydrating foundation. I have never found it to be hydrating, but I also haven't found it to be drying. It just is what it is. It's a foundation. It's a pretty good color match. I got the no, that's not the right one, Light 40N. So I probably will repurchase this if I do another ColourPop order, which I'm sure eventually I will. I've almost done one and then I stopped myself. I'm just waiting for like a huge sale, to be honest, and I might do the one in a few months, but who knows. I probably will repurchase it because I do enjoy it and I know what my shade is. So, and then the last one I have in here that I have finished is the Laura Geller mascara. I'm actually sad to say goodbye to this because this is a really nice mascara, and I'm working on another mascara right now, the Laura Mercier one, and it's awful. It is a mini. This one's obviously not a mini, but I much prefer this one. I really like the wand. I really like these like straight wands like this, and it is the one with the bristles. It's not a plastic wand. I don't mind if it's plastic or with the bristles, but yeah, I do like it. It just got really dry, so I have said goodbye to it. I have used it. Any look I've done in the last, I would say 3 months, has been with this mascara. So, you know, I have really thoroughly enjoyed it. It doesn't transfer too much on the lid. Sometimes I get mascara down here as well at the end of the day, and this one doesn't do that. I know the Essence one always went down here or up here when I was sweating. This one thankfully didn't do that. So the only thing I will say about this is when I was taking off my makeup at night, and no other mascara has ever done this to me, but when I was removing my eye makeup, it was very, very crunchy and it was a strange texture. And I've never had that with other mascaras, but anyway, I like it. It is the Everyday Excellence Defining Mascara. I also got this in a beauty box. If I ever saw this, I guess, on sale, I might repurchase it. It's not my favorite. It is in the top, I would say 5 though, that I have tried. So not opposed to having it again because I did enjoy it. But yeah, that one is done, so I'm happy about that. And then I do have a declutter. Sadly, this was going to be an empty because I was trying to finish it, but it did smash, and it is one of my blush here. This is from Circa. This is the Hanalei Bay shade, and it's just a powder blush. I did have a nice pan in it before I smashed it up by accident. I dropped from my desk, and yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to count this as one of the value items of what I finished this month. I will count, actually, and also no, I'm not counting it as an item that I finished either, but I am talking about it because I'm removing it. But yeah, it's not going to be in my total quantity that I finished, and also, yeah, not the value. But that one is done. So yeah, that's everything I finished this month. It's 15 items, but it's still a lower value month than the previous months. I think it's about £145. As I said, some of these, the way that I'm tracking it is I look up online what they are. A lot of these I actually purchased here in euros, so I've kind of had to like minus a little bit for the pound value. So it's approximately £145. And some of these items also I bought with pound money when I was living in the UK. So, you know, it's a combination of that. Eventually, I think I will have to start talking in euros, but my mind is still in pounds. But yeah, and that means that I have finished 78 products so far this year, which is really cool. So that's, you know, midway through the year, I finished 78. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going. I have some items that are close to being done, and had I waited, or had I had a few extra days, I would have had another cleanser done. And so I might actually have 2 cleansers done this next month, another hair item done, and maybe a makeup item. I don't know. Makeup is hard. This was a pretty good month for me in terms of makeup because I really don't finish too much in a month. But yeah, skincare I'm actively trying to get through, and hair care just happens naturally. So thank you so much for watching, and let me know how you're doing with all of your empties this year if you're tracking them. I know there's a project to hit 5,000. I guess it's in dollars or pounds, however you do it, or euros. I know Ruth was trying to do that, but you know what, girl, we just have to do what we're gonna do. So, you know, I'm really happy with what I'm doing. There's no way that I'm gonna try and hit that amount of product value. I think what I've hit so far is pretty cool. It's just over 1,000, and yeah, if I can, I guess if I can get to 2,000 by the end of the year, that'd be cool. But you know, I'm actually not really that bothered. As long as I just continue to go through my items, then I'll be happy. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you'd like to, and I will see you next time. Bye.